Hello there. Thank you for visiting iFilm Recap. Today I'm going to explain a movie, Captain Marvel. Vers, a warrior and Star Force member, suffers from amnesia and recurring dreams involving an elderly lady in 1995 on the Kree Empire's capital planet of Hala. Yon-Rogg, her mentor and commander, warns her to manage her abilities, while the Supreme Intelligence, an organic artificial intelligence that acts as the Kree's ruler, urges her to control her emotions. The group prepare to search and rescue their spy Sol-Lur at Torfa, Kree border planet. While they are in the battlefield, they suddenly miscommunicate with each other, causing them to fail their mission. While assisting Ronan the Accuser in rescuing an undercover spy, Vers is kidnapped and subjected to a memory probe by a group of Skrulls led by Commander Talos, alien shapeshifters with whom the Kree Empire is at war. Vers uses her power to escape. She uses her full power to break her arm lock, causing to break the spacecraft wall, and kills some Skrulls in their spacecraft, crashes and lands on planet C-53, Earth, after leaving the Skrulls spacecraft in an escape pod. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury and Phil Coulson are attracted to her presence, but their investigation is interrupted by a Skrull attack. Vers recovers a crystal containing her memories during the ensuing chase, and Fury kills a Skrull impersonating Coulson by car accident. Later, Fury meets Vers and agrees to cooperate with him as Skrull Commander Talos disguised as S.H.I.E.L.D. operative Keller. Vers learns she was a pilot using Fury's security clearance, and that it is presumed that she passed away 6 years earlier while testing an experimental light-speed engine designed by scientist Wendy Lawson, who Vers recognizes as the woman from her dreams. After Keller confronts them, the two escape, with Lawson's cat Goose stowing away, and flying a small cargo jet to Louisiana. Vers' true identity is Carol Danvers, discovered when she meets fellow pilot Maria Rambeau and her little daughter Monica. All their pictures are presented to her and tell her all their memories. Talos, who had tracked her at Rambeau's house, comes up and asks to listen to him. Danvers discovers using Lawson's crashed plane's black box recorder that an alien spacecraft had shot it down. She also recalls Yon-Rogg killing Lawson and Lawson's warning that the experimental engine's energy core needed to be destroyed in order to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. Lawson tells that her real name is Mar-Vell from planet Hala. Vers shot it, and the energy was absorbed by her body as she was caught in the ensuing explosion. Yon-Rogg brought to planet Hala the amnesiac, Vers, which was the last piece of Danvers on her damaged dog tag. Talos explains that the Skrulls are simply refugees, and Lawson's engine was created to help them in escaping Kree reach. Using the coordinates Lawson gave Danvers, she, along with Fury, Monica, and Goose, who, for some reason, terrifies Talos, fly their Skrull-modified cargo jet to a cloaked ship in orbit. They find the Tesseract at Mar-Vell's laboratory, the source of the energy core's power, and some Skrull refugees, including Talos' mate and kid. Yon-Rogg's Starforce tracks them down and captures Danvers in VR before the Supreme Intelligence. Danvers, enraged at being used, fights back and discovers that a Kree implant that was supposed to give her Kree powers actually limits them. Danvers escapes, gives over the Tesseract to Fury for safekeeping, and battles the Starforce to give Rambeau time to fly herself, Fury, and the Skrulls to Earth, along with Goose, who is not a cat but an alien known as a flurkin that can sprout powerful tentacles whose insides are a pocket dimension where the tesseract is placed. Rimbaud shoots down a pursuing Minerva. Danvers chases an escaping Jan Rog and discovers the full extent of her powers, including flying. She single-handedly destroys multiple ballistic missiles fired at Earth by Ronan, who was called by Jan Rog, and forces Ronan's troops to retreat. Danvers quickly defeats Jan Rog on Earth and sends him back to Hala with a warning to the Supreme Intelligence. Danvers agrees to help the Skrulls in finding a new homeworld, and gives Fury a modified pager to contact her in an emergency. Fury later drafts a proposal for an initiative, changing the name after finding a photo with Danvers' old call sign of Avenger on it. In a present-day mid-credits scene, Danvers meets Avengers Steve Rogers, Natasha Romanoff, Bruce Banner, and James Rhodes, who were monitoring the pager Fury had activated. In an end-credits flashback, Goose coughs up the Tesseract. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more movie recaps.